I came across this article as we were preparing to come on air, and it just really, really pissed me off when I had heard this. And I'm probably going to go on a rant about this. Hey, I don't care. That's good. But check this out. A disabled former pro wrestler by the name of Joe Cantrell, who was mostly wrestling on the Arizona independent circuit, get this, he got banned for life from Walmart, all because of ad matching. Now, as you all know, this is a tradition that Walmart has been doing for years and years and years. Now, Joe Cantrell, this is pretty much one of his pastimes that he likes to do, as he makes it be his business to shop at local Walmarts. He's trying his best to look for the best, cheapest deals for products by ad matching. Now, last week, Cantrell paid a visit to a Walmart in Santan Valley, Arizona, and was told by an employee he wasn't allowed to ad match. Cantrell got upset and complained to management. Upon returning to that same Walmart about 4 or 5 days later, he was placed in handcuffs by local law enforcement. Now, this is a direct quote right here from Cantrell. Now, when I left, I returned, and they said that they were going to call the Pinal County Sheriff's Office, and he said that he felt intimidated and threatened. He was upset, but never once did he say anything to this respected person at Walmart that is in question. Now, Cantrell recalls being humiliated and embarrassed as he was handcuffed in front of everybody at Walmart. But soon after, deputies, they would quickly release him after they were able to determine that he wasn't really a threat. Now, the customer is saying that nevertheless, he is still facing charges of threatening, intimidation, and disorderly conduct. All on top of that, he will no longer be able to pursue his hobby, as Cantrell has been slapped with a lifetime ban from Walmart. So this ban, it just doesn't extend to that particular Walmart. This ban just goes for every single Walmart, every single city, every single state. Outside the U.S., this guy is just banned from Walmart, all right? Now, some of you may be saying to yourself, this ban is very baffling, especially when you consider that Walmart says they're ad matching. This is something that they're very committed to. This is part of a statement that they have on their website, clear as day, about ad matching. Direct quote, "We're committed to providing low prices every day on everything. So if you find a lower advertised price on an identical product, tell us and we'll match it right at the register." Now, Walmart, they issued a statement on this earlier today saying, in direct quote, "We make every effort to make sure our customers have a good experience in our stores. As in previous situations, we attempted to work with this customer. However, in this situation, the associate felt unsafe, and so we contacted local law enforcement. We are continuing to cooperate with law enforcement on their investigation." Now, I don't know about you guys, but when I hear this, I just say to myself, you know what, this is a big old fat crock of shit.
Now, in a new update on this, according to ABC 15, an affiliate out in Arizona, as one of their reporters had the opportunity to originally interview Joe Cantrell, according to Walmart, some of their employees have gone on record and said that Joe Cantrell has actually threatened them when they did not use his coupons. As they pointed out, the coupons that he brought with him were outdated. They were expired. And one lady who was about maybe near her early 50s, she pointed out how she did not want to have Joe being very explosive on her during her shift. She just wanted for things to run very smoothly. So she went on ahead, tried to help him out, take his expired coupons, and this is pretty much the sentiment that has been said amongst a couple of other different Walmart employees. They're all saying the same thing, that Cantrell would always come there with expired coupons, trying to force them upon them, and that they just basically looked the other way, took his expired coupons. But apparently there was one employee that he just rubbed the wrong way, which was that same employee that went to their proper manager and told them of the incident, which ultimately resulted in Joe Cantrell getting banned. Now, Joe Cantrell, he would be interviewed once again by ABC 15 in Arizona about these allegations, and he said that as far as he's concerned, he knows better than to threaten folks. He has a lot that's at stake, his family, his kids in particular, and bear in mind that he is a retired pro wrestler, as he can no longer do all the physicality that comes with being a pro wrestler. So there's a lot more to this story that meets the eye, folks, but we definitely want to make sure that we include one Walmart employee who currently works at the establishment who went to bat for Joe Cantrell. Let's play that soundbite for you guys, and then I'll go on ahead and I'll jump on in.
This is Chris Lawrence from Walmart on Hunt Highway. And I just think it was real, messed up how they did Joe Cantrell. Like, they banned him from, verbal communication. He didn't even, directly say this to Merle, but they treated him like he was, a bad person. He come in there every day, and they had a big old argument about, oh man, we need to ban him and different things like that over some bad words. I see family members, everybody come in there every day, and they curse. They haven't not once tried to ban them. It's women, men, children come in there, curse, steal, everything, and they haven't said nothing about them. They just told me yesterday that the news is at Joe House. If they come up in here, you can't do an interview. You have to call management because we don't want you to do an interview. Like, he never directly threatened anybody. He came in there, he price matched like everybody else, and they never, came to him and asked him what was the real reason why he was so upset. They just went off the employee's word and didn't even, sit down and have a conversation with him, And it was just a blessing that, I came up here today and we parked right next to each other. I've been talking about him, talking to my dad, my mom, and everybody about him. He's a good man. Like, they just treated him so bad, trespassing him from every Walmart. For recent cases, like, if they trespass you from a Walmart, then it's that particular Walmart. They trespass them from every Walmart, every Sam's Club, and I just think that is so, like, evil and mean towards this man. Like, he got a family just like everybody else. We have to make ends meet. Every family out here living paycheck to paycheck, and most families come to Walmart, because we can price match, because that makes, life easier on everybody else, and they just did them so bogus, like, so mean, like, beneath. They put them, like, beneath everybody, like, and did them so evil, man. Like, if I can, get my words and stuff together right now, man, it'd be so much of a longer story, because Walmart is, like, a billionaire company, but treating customers, employees so wrong. Like, somebody needs to do something about it. And right now, I'm finna take a stand. Like, the only thing I'm worried about is me losing my job, because this is the only income I got. But I'm taking a stand as of today, because that was so wrong what they did to him.
All right, so there you have it. There's the Walmart employee backing up Joe Cantrell. Now, look, during this piece, I actually went directly to Walmart's website, and I'm on there right now. It's corporate.walmart.com/ad match guarantee. All right, so you heard about the first part that I had mentioned to you guys, but let me just read the rest of this, okay, as I want to make sure that there isn't any type of a discrepancy here, okay? Now, Walmart says, we gladly match the price in the following types of ads. Buy one, get one free ads with a specific price. Example, buy one for $2.49, get one free. In parentheses, they have BOGO. Competitors' ads that feature a specific item for a specified price. Preferred shopping cart prices for specific items that are in a printed ad. For fresh produce and meat items, when the price is offered in the same unit type, example, pound for pound, each for each. The following are guidelines and limitations. We will match any local competitor's advertised price. We do not require customers to have the ad with them to honor a competitor's ad. Items purchased must be identical to the ad: size, quantity, brand, flavor, color, etc. We do not match the price in the following types of competitor ads: items that require a separate purchase to get the ad price, example, buy item A to get item B for X amount dollars. Items with no actual price that require a purchase to get a free product, example, buy both items A and B and get item C for free. Items that require a purchase to get a competitor's gift card, example, buy item A to get a X amount gift card. Buy one, get one free, BOGO, ads with no actual price given. Going out of business or closeout prices. Percentage off, example, all mascara, 40% off. Competitors' private label price promotions. Walmart goes on to say, we do not honor ads when the actual price for items cannot be determined. Internet pricing. Misprinted ad prices of other retailers. Going out of business sales or closeout prices. So nowhere in here, if you were with me for all that blah, 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 yuckity smackity there, nowhere did it say anything about only at participating Walmart. So if Cantrell has been doing this for a very good minute, I have a strong feeling that this guy, he was definitely within his rights. It sounds like maybe this employee just did not want to do their job. They did not want to go through the hassle of processing his order properly, and they went and complained to their manager, and next thing you know, everything just gets all out of hand. You know, this is a case right here where the customer is always right. Now, granted, Cantrell, if he did get into an argument with Walmart management, if he did raise his voice at them to that extent, then, I can kind of understand why they would go on ahead and talk about calling the authorities, but at the same time, that's not really how you handle it. And to kind of echo on what that Walmart employee was saying, there are so many bad customers that shop at Walmart. Pretty much any typical grocery store, wholesale store that you go to, you're going to get those stuck-up customers that feel that they should be worshipped, that they can just do any damn thing, they can talk any type of way to the cashier, to the packer, even to the supervisors, to the management, because as far as they're concerned, it's their money that's going into that particular establishment, which is basically responsible for those employees there getting a paycheck. Basically, as far as these customers are concerned, they are the boss. Okay, they are the boss of the ultimate boss, and technically from that argument, they are right. Now, look, I can only talk about this from my personal experience when I used to do cashier work several years back, and I can definitely tell you that if I ever had a customer that I felt was just being downright rude to me, and I'm being polite to them, and I'm not really interacting with them like that. I'm just trying to focus on processing their order, make sure the prices are being rung up correctly and all that, and they're kind of treating me like crap. I used to do it. I would say, excuse me, I would go look for a supervisor or a manager, and I would say, look, this person is giving me a hard time. I'm not trying to lose my job. I'm not trying to lose my cool and say some stuff that I have no business saying to them. I'd appreciate it if, you could finish up the transaction and, maybe I can do some packing instead. And, my supervisor, manager, whoever I would say that line to, they would be okay with it, and they would finish up the transaction, and I just mind my peace. I finish packing, or I go help another cashier with a transaction. So, there's more to this story that meets the eye. I mean, we got the Walmart employee here backing up Cantrell, and hopefully we can get a little bit more as far as Cantrell's experience on what had happened. Now, I actually did reach out to him, and I had informed him how I came across this incident that he was involved in, and I asked him if he would like to come on by the show, and he said he'd get back to me sometime tomorrow. So hopefully, we can sit down, even if it's a taped interview. Hopefully we can sit down and we can do this interview for you guys, and definitely go a little bit more in depth about what had happened. As you know, with media, they always like to just go with the meat and potatoes. They don't really like to just go with a full-length story and make sure that you really know in great detail what all had went down. There's a lot more to this story, though, when it's all said and done. But just based on what I'm hearing right now, I dare say, Cantrell has a lawsuit, and for that Walmart employee that's so worried about possibly losing his job, honestly, if Cantrell gets some serious bank like that, I think that this Walmart employee won't have anything to worry about as far as looking for a new job. I'm sure Cantrell, just the way he comes off like a nice guy. He's actually got a couple of videos up on YouTube and all that. He comes off like a really nice guy. I don't think Cantrell would leave him hanging like that. It just goes to show you that no matter how nice you might be, when you walk into some of these establishments, you're going to get poor customer service. I mean, I can recall many times, and I'm sure many of you listening can probably recall, many times, you go to a Walmart, you try to be friendly, you try to be interactive, and the Walmart employees, it's not what you see on TV. It's not all these happy, smiling fucking faces and people proud to be working at Walmart. They look fucking depressed as hell. They look like, oh my God, somebody shoot my fucking brains out already. This is fucking torture. That's how they look. Okay? That is just how they look. They look depressed as hell. We all know the story. The money is really, really poor. Okay? The benefits ain't really nothing to be tripping over. Probably the only good thing about Walmart is the fact that, you can kind of join a union or whatever after X amount of years, but even at that, it's not really anything to be tripping over. If you're looking to move up the corporate ladder, good luck to that, because it's really about who you know, whose ass you kissing, maybe possibly who you dating, who you sucking, that will really make you move up in that company, if you're looking to get a high up executive position. So, for me, it doesn't surprise me to hear stuff like this. I mean, my own personal story, and I'm just going to say this and wrap this up. I can remember me and my girlfriend walking into a Walmart. We were doing some shopping, and, my girlfriend, she's the sweetest, nicest person you can ever come across. She is very polite. She's very friendly. She always has a smile. When she walks into a room, it just lights up. Everybody's happy. And I remember when we walked up to the cashier at Walmart, we're like, hey, how's it going? And she's like, hey, yeah, how you doing? You doing okay today? And our cashier was a male. He's like, yeah, okay. Like, huh? Okay. This guy is busy scanning our items, and he's got his fucking cell phone, and he's texting and all that shit, and he's just scanning items, not making any type of eye contact with us, just scanning our items, looking at his goddamn cell phone. I didn't say anything. I waited till the transaction was over and everything, and I think we were like maybe... Because I think we were there when it was like kind of real slow, so I think we were the only people in line, as he didn't close his line after we were done. But basically he just rung up our shit, in that zone, just looking at his cell phone. I remember when it was time to be paid, He didn't even put the phone down just in case we were going to be paying with cash. You know, he was just doing his thing, and we're like, that's your turn whenever you're ready, you know, because we decided to pay by credit card. You know, and he processed our order and all that, didn't say thank you, anything. So, I mean, you know, Walmart, there's a reason why those employees there, they look really fucking depressed and all that other stupid shit. But, you know, that's why for me, I say fuck Walmart. I don't go to them, but that's my whole thing. If we're able to get Joe Cantrell on the show, we'll definitely let you guys know about it. I should have an answer probably by tomorrow, so make sure you're paying attention to us on our Twitter and Facebook pages for the latest on that.